Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Coach Bronson here. I am live on Instagram because I'm fired up right now. I got a thought in my head, and I figured this would be the quickest way for me to get it out to you guys. Looking at posts as I do, kind of trolling social media to kind of see what things are out there, what people are talking about. I love social media just because it gives me insight into what questions people are asking, what's going on, what's kind of keep my pulse on the keto carnivore community. One of the topics, one of the things that I've seen in a couple different places lately is the discussion. This is actually ongoing, but it was a big topic of Keto Palooza this year. It was a big topic of the people that were at Keto Las Vegas, and it's been an ongoing thing. And people are starting to grasp the ideas behind doing keto my way, doing keto your way, make keto work for you. Okay. What I want to make sure that everybody understands is that making keto work for you does not and is not a loophole to eat crap. Okay? The idea of making keto work for you is not making it work so that most of the time I can be keto and then sometimes I can eat processed crap or bad food or food that's going to do bad things in my body. But if I make it a keto version, or if I don't do it as often as I used to, right, then for somehow I'm making keto work for me. It doesn't work that way, guys. It doesn't work that way. Okay. Making keto work for you. The idea behind that, the concept of that is finding a way that you can eat food that is going to make you feel better and perform better and get healthy. Okay. That you can do it in such a way that you can do it sustainably, that you can do that long term and build yourself a lifestyle that improves your quality of life. Okay. Using do keto my way or do it my way as a loophole to stay attached to the things that got you sick, the things that got you weak, the things that got you on medications. If you're using the idea of doing it your way to stay attached to the things that got you stuck where you don't want to be, then by definition, you're not doing it right. Okay. Doing it my way means doing it the way that's going to get me where I want to go, not that's going to keep me where I was. Okay. This is just something that's fire. I'm a little hot on right now because I've been seeing it a lot in discussion of, I'm going to do keto my way. So I'm going to be strict for 5 or 6 days of the week. And then I'm going to introduce some carbs, i.e. eat a cake, have some pizza, do some ice cream, whatever it may be, on the 6th or 7th day. And then somehow magically that's going to still be as healthy for me long term. I love you guys. And I feel like sometimes I come on a little strong, and it is what it is. If you want to be successful on keto, if you want to be successful in any nutrition plan and fitness plan and doing anything to improve your quality of life, you have to cut ties with the things that made you sick. You have to cut ties with the things that held you back and got you to the place where you were sad and depressed and weak and lonely and isolated and dependent on others. Because the longer you hold on to those things, the longer you will stay there. Okay? I've used the analogy before, and the more I think about it, the more it really makes sense. It's a perfect thing. You are in a relationship with yourself. Okay? You are trying to get onto a journey of self-improvement. You're trying to move forward into the future and be a new person. Okay? The old you have to break up with that person. That's your ex-boyfriend. That's your ex-girlfriend. That's your ex-wife, your ex-husband, whatever it is. You're broken up. You do not want to call them. If they call you, you want to block their number. Whatever it may be. You have to break up with the old you and the things that the old you used to do and the things that the old you used to think. That perception of who you are is gone. If you want to move forward, if you want to improve your quality of life, be able to do more and build an identity around independence and physical freedom and health, okay, you have to break up with your old self. Okay? You can't contact them anymore. Done. Get rid of the number, block the number, put it in your phone, right? As, do not answer. Okay? Something that I've done with clients, something I've done with people that are close to me going through this process. Write yourself a breakup letter. Write the old you a letter that says, this is why I am done with you. You did not do anything for me that is beneficial to who I want to be, and I'm going to be somebody different. Right? I love that, Jojo. That person does not have your best interest in mind. No, because that person that you were wasn't thinking about your best interest. That person that you were was thinking about indulgence. And I'm really hot on this lately, guys. In order to improve your quality of life, you have to go the opposite direction from indulgence and go towards where you're headed to improve that quality of life. Success over here, indulgence, satisfaction, short-term satisfaction, all that stuff that feels good, but isn't good, that's over here. You can't go both directions at the same time. You got to pick one or the other. Okay? Yes, like alcohol, absolutely. Carb addiction is real. It's a mindset thing. You guys, in order to break this, you've got to do things. Just like when you're breaking up with an ex, okay? You change what you do, where you go, who you talk to, right? You change habits and you change your environment and you change things that you do in your routine. One, potentially to avoid them, but two, to make yourself a new life and a new set of routines that don't revolve around that past experience. If that's what you want to do with your health and your fitness, you have to build yourself a new life, a new mindset, a new routine, change your environment, do things differently so that you can live differently and be different and see an improvement over the stuff that you've been dealing with for the past who knows how many years. Right? If you want to make a change, you've got to change here. If you're thinking keto my way is an out, then you're not thinking about it in a way that's going to do you well long term. Okay? Seen some talk about a lot of keto influencers, or there's a handful of keto influencers who are saying that maybe some carbs aren't bad. I've seen a lot of stuff over the past year and a half, particularly about some people that high levels that are saying, hey, maybe we do need carbs. I don't know the motivations. I don't care. Nutrient density, bioavailability, satiety. Those are the three things you need to be worried about. If you want the highest levels of those three things, then keto carnivore is the answer. It just is. I'm sorry. It just is. Okay? Instead of following keto, follow those three things. Nutrient density, bioavailability, satiety. Okay? If you go for the highest levels of those three things, you will move forward. You will move away from processed food. You will move away from food that has ingredients you even need to check. You will move away from any food that has keto on the label, that you have to worry about lies that the food industry tells us. If you want to make it simple and sustainable, focus on those three things, because it takes all of the other stuff, the questions, can I have something? Is this good for me? Is this keto? It takes all of that stuff out of you don't have to worry about it. Okay? Keto your way should be keto in a way that is going to do the best for me for the rest of my life. That's what keto is. If you're thinking that keto my way means I can do things like I used to and still enjoy my food, right? I can have variety of food, i.e. I can eat crap, then you're doing it wrong. I hate to say it. I'm sorry. Okay? That's all I got to say, guys. It was a quick one. Jojo, thanks for popping in there. I love your comments. As always, we have to make hard choices. You're absolutely right. We have to make hard choices, guys. Okay? But really, is it a hard... Oh, my gosh. Is it really a hard choice? Okay? The choice is not hard. Okay? How you change things around you, how you reframe your mindset is hard. Okay? Making the decision to move forward is not actually that hard. Doing the things that you need to support that new identity and change how you live your life to maintain it, that can be a challenge. And I totally get it. It's not easy. Okay? There's a lot of things that you can do. There's a lot of mindset work. There's a lot of things I highly recommend, guys. If you have not read these books, read Atomic Habits, okay, by James Clear, and read The Power of Habits. I can't remember the author's name. Okay? Atomic Habits and The Power of Habits. Okay? To be successful, you need to change how your brain is wired about what you're doing and understand what triggers you to do the things that are unhealthy. Right? The best way you can do that is understand how habits are developed. Then you can affect change in your life way more easily with a lot more success and then long term. Okay? That's all. That's it, guys. Thank you very much. I'm done. I'm off my soapbox. And I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon.